This video will show you the tractor setup screens on the MT track tractors and articulated tractors. You can see right now I'm at my home screen, so I've got my home selected. You can see my tractor, my ISO, my wrench, and my camera. I want to go ahead and select my tractor. When I select my tractor, you can see right now I'm under my hydraulic settings. If you are under a page and you want to get out of there, you can press escape. Escape will get you out of there. Now you see your two windows. So these two windows can be set to whatever your preferences are. On the left side here, you can see your tractor and your video camera. So now if I did have a video camera, I could toggle between them. On the left side of the display here, you can see your RPM. So this is tractor RPM, your current gear. So you can see I'm in park, miles an hour, your A and B engine RPMs, your PTO RPM, your slip percentage, and then this is your power management set speed. So you can see I have it set at 6.1 miles an hour. Now on the middle of the screen here, you can see I have two hydraulics. I do not want to see that usually. I like to see maybe my engine and my hydraulics, or my power management and hydraulics. So what I want to first show you is just setting up the transmission. So I'm going to go ahead and use my encoder. I'm going to select in on the top. Now you can see you have engine, you have transmission, hydraulics, your instant and average. That'll give you instant and average fuel readings. My power management, the tractor settings. You have your one touch or headland management, your error codes, your tracks, and your 3-point. So the first one I want to show you here is going to be your engine. On the engine here, there's no setup information. Your engine is going to basically be readings. So you'll have your engine percentage, the work percentage, your intake, your pressure, okay, your fuel pressure, and then other engine readings. Now if you press the icon on the right side here, what this is going to give you is just different information. Okay, so this is all engine information. There's no actual settings that need to be changed. The next one I'm going to show you here is the transmission. So I'm going to go ahead and hit transmission. Now in here there is actually different settings. Right now on the front screen you can see your current gear, selected gear. You can have your battery voltage, transmission temperature, your PTO RPM, and then your percent slip. Now to change anything, what I want to do is I want to go in and I want to select my transmission. So I'm going to select my transmission. Now what you need to do here is select the default gear you like to start out in. So right now it's set in 7th. Now if I want to set it maybe when I start to be set in 5th, I go ahead and select and then use my encoder. Now when I go from park to forward, it's always going to start out in 5th gear. Your PTO auto shutoff, what this is using your 3-point. If you're using a PTO application that's 3-point mounted, when you raise and lower that 3-point, it's going to shut the PTO off and turn it back on. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to go ahead and hit escape. The next function I want to show you is your instant and average. So this will be tied with engine and transmission. This will allow you to set up your instant and average so you can see your average fuel usages, see hours worked. So I'm going to go ahead and hit my instant. Now in here you can see all your readings. What you need to do first is set up your actual task. So right now you can see it's named 2400. I'm going to go ahead and select my calculator button. And this is going to allow you to set up what task you're running. So for this you can see I got demo and 2400. If I wanted to make a new, I would choose 3, or I could use a selected. Maybe I want to use my selected demo. So I'm going to go ahead and hit in on demo and then hit my check mark. Now it's going to start that demo. Now everything that you had tied to demo, maybe your transmission starting point, your hydraulic functions, your power management, everything is saved in those jobs. So now you can see that I've started it. I hit escape. And you can see I'm in my demo. The last I want to show you is the power management. So I'm going to go ahead and hit my power management. Now, with the power management, you're going to have your max and your set speed. What max will be is, in that current gear, it is going to run the max RPM. This is going to be for heavy tillage. This won't be for planting applications. So that's for heavy usage. And then your set speed mode, you're going to set the speed that you desire. It's going to automatically shift the tractor up and throttle down to match the load. So what I'm going to do here is, you can see on my power management, I have that yellow icon. I want to get in there. So you have your A and B engine speeds. To change any of those, you're going to just go ahead and hit your desired A or B and then change it. So I want to change this one to 1500. So I'm scrolling up with my encoder. There's my 1500. And then I want this one at 1200. So I have a turnaround speed and a field cruise. Now in here, this is where you set that set speed. So say maybe I want to plant at 5 miles an hour. I go ahead, scroll until it says 5. I select in, and now I have my 5 miles an hour. Now you also have a decelerator pedal in this tractor. A lot of guys like using this on the headlands. Say I want to, when I use my decelerator pedal, all the way to the floor will be 1400 RPMs, and then I can feather it from whatever RPM I'm at to 1400. So there's 1400. Once you're done with this, you can hit escape. Now you see my power management is set up. So these were the functions to set up basically the engine and transmission on the MT track and articulated tractors.